Hi, my name is Blosser, and I'm going to demonstrate my project for the interactive music class here at Georgia Tech. My project is a sound toy, and I'm tentatively calling it Exploring the Bell Tower, or Lost in the Bell Tower, and you'll see why in a second. So one of my major goals of this project was to explore spatialization, explore moving sound around in space around you. And so to that effect, I have 4 speakers here, 2 front and 2 rear, set up behind me. Ideally, we might have more speakers and more space, but that's what I have. And then here in the middle, I'm sitting here in the middle, and I have this tablet PC. And on the tablet PC is a Java applet running my user interface. And you see with the interface that I have 9 sound objects on the screen, and the white diamond, which kind of just corresponds to the center or the middle, so you don't get lost. And each of these circles corresponds to a bell tone, with the lowest being in the middle and then spiraling outward. As you get higher and as you get farther out, it gets higher in pitch. So it's pretty intuitive. One of the first things you do is you just click on the You click on the circle, which represents the bell tone object, and that turns on the bell. If I click on it again, it turns off the bell. No more sound. So when I turn on the bell, I can then drag the bell around anywhere in the space, and you probably won't get this very good on the camera, but dragging it over to the right side. So now it sounds, because of the ambisonics encoding, sounds like I'm actually moving the bell around in space. Here, it kind of moving around. Another thing I can do with the bell is I can flick it, and it bounces off the wall and kind of goes around in the space. If you flick it fast, you can get some cool panning modulation effects. Let me do one of those. And eventually the bell will slow down in time so that I can pick it up again. I'm going to turn on some more of these sounds and get kind of a cool mix of bell tones going on. Okay, so now you really do feel like you're in the bell tower, and I'm going to move some of these bells around. See what interesting effects I can get. Pretty interesting, pretty chaotic. Maybe if one slows down, I'll turn it off. So when it turned back to green, it means they're actually not being played. And I can wait for some of these to slow down and do some other stuff. And the other kind of interesting thing about this installation is that, let me turn everything off. The last interesting thing is that the timings of the bells are determined by a chaotic algorithm. And where I turn on the bell sound in the 2-dimensional space corresponds to how chaotic the inner onset times of the bell will be. And so I think that leads to some kind of interesting and ever-changing times between when the bells turn on relative to another bell. So that's pretty much it. Try to get it going one more time.